Okay, guys, and as promised, here is part two of our introduction to week 7 and 8. So if we take a look at this assignment 2, and guys, listen, this is week 7, 8. This is it. I mean, we are down to it here, okay? And those of you who have been sticking with things, fantastic job. Those of you who are kind of putting stuff in intermittently, I really think it's time to start pressing the pedal to the floor here, so to speak, guys, because we've got to get this wrapped up here by week 9 and 10 next week, next session, because week 11 is, you're just going to be, finalizing and submitting on week 11. So by that week, everything should be finished. Okay, so now, what do we do on week 7 and 8? So we, in our portfolio, deliverables. So here's what we have. I want you this week, you're going to start designing your pages. Last week, we talked about the portfolio template page, as it were, the kind of background page used to house your portfolio. And I think that, the important word there is grid. Design with a grid. Be mathematically correct in your page design. I want to draw your attention to a few things at this point that I think will help you. And this is nothing new, guys. This is stuff that's been here for a couple of weeks now. I just want to review and remind you that this stuff is here. But over here in our course home, we've got all these announcements. Now, you guys know how I am, and I put a lot of resources in here. So really get through this stuff. How to design with the grid, ultimate. Okay, here's your resumes and your cover letter tips. And then welcome to week 6. There's 2 videos there that are loaded with information. But please look at all this stuff now, especially when you're designing, when you're putting your work on your background portfolio pages, your template pages, as it were. I really want you to identify with these particular assignments. Student portfolio examples, what real portfolio books look like, welcome to 5-6, and then how to design using a grid. Those are showing you actual examples. As a matter of fact, if we jump in here, I want to show you something. Okay, these are what you're shooting for. I think these are phenomenal examples of student portfolios, but what I'm really after is, come on now. Okay, I want you to notice the background pages. Okay, I want you to notice that the page shows the work, the text is following the same format, and it's shown in the same location on every page that it's shown. That is extremely critical, because what that's going to do is that's going to help develop a cadence for the page. In other words, your viewer will know where to look for the text. So that the eye is not going to jump around the page looking for text, and that's what you don't want. You don't want a whole lot of eye movement on your portfolio pages. You basically want people to stop, look at your work, okay, read about your work, and then move on. Or stop, read about your work, look at your work. The point is that the text is not hard to find, okay? So it's right there, same spot, every page, all right? That really, really important, guys. Excuse me. Okay, and I want to make sure that you keep that in mind while designing. At any rate, let's jump back here to our week 7, 8 assignment 2. And, you're still going to be working on your, your actual pieces, and like I said, guys, like I've been saying, if you have a job from week 1 that you want to continue working on, I'm more than glad to look at it. Just because week 1 and 2 are over doesn't mean that I'm done critiquing work from that week. So hypothetically, if you have old work, I'll be glad to look at it. Okay, so this week, again, concentrate on those background pages. Let's get this thing set up. Let's get all your work in place. Okay. And again, this will be the electronic portfolio, so you don't have to worry about page spreads, okay? And then you've got some questions to answer here, but I'm more concerned right now about you'll have to answer these questions eventually, but right now I'm more concerned about getting this down and really, really getting this on paper, so we build this foundation that we can work on and wrap things up next session for our final presentation, which is due week 11. Okay, guys, that's what I have. Welcome to week 7-8, and here we go. Any questions, comments, concerns whatsoever, guys, please, you know where I'm at. Get with me. All right? Thanks.